Hey guys, this is KingLucario, and here I have a recent narration. This match actually came from just a few minutes ago. I just wanted to show off the team I've been using lately. So, let's get this started. Okay, I'm gonna lead with Registeel. He leads with Darmanitan, predicting my Registeel. I go to Needle Queen, predicting, well, not predicting the Flare Blitz, but U-turn. So I set up a layer Toxic Spike. He goes for Stealth Rocks. I just go for another one, and he goes for Earthquake. I switch out. I know he's going to Rapid Spin at this point, oh, I'm getting ahead of myself. He just goes for Earthquake. I set up a sub, and yeah, this Shaman is different from the one you've seen me use before. This one is full special defensive. Okay, so here I go for Leech Seed. I get a Seed Flare crit. Didn't really matter. I switch out, fearing the U-turn, so he just goes for that. And then he goes to Milotic. Here I switch because I'm fearing the Water Ice move, and he goes for Scald. Doesn't burn. Whew, that's good. He switches out, goes to the Roserade, but I go for Thunder Wave and paralyze the Roserade. I just go for Stealth Rocks, and he predicts me to switch out, so he goes for Sludge Bomb. Here I just go for Seismic Toss, get some damage on it. Then he goes for Leech Seed, and yeah, I go for another Seismic Toss, and he gets Parahacks. And it's at this point where I realize that he's gaining way too much HP, so I switch out and go to Alakazam as he sets up spikes. So I just go for Psychic and one-shot the Roserade, because this is my Life Orb Alakazam. Okay, now I know he's going to go for U-turn, so I'm switching back into Needle Queen. And even after the Rocks and Spikes damage, I live with a very little bit of health. In comes Bisharp. I think I might be able to outspeed it, but he outsped. Whatever. I go for Shaman, and here I'm predicting a Sucker Punch, so I go for Sub. And thankfully, he didn't work for him. He goes for Iron Head, takes out my Sub. I go for Leech Seed. To get some HP back. So now I switch back into Registeel, because I know Iron Head's not going to do shit to it. And yeah, I get my HP back. No big deal, really. He switches out, going to Milotic, and I just use Seismic Toss. I think I go for Thunder Wave here. Yeah, he goes for Scald. He gets a crit. Doesn't burn. I just use Thunder Wave. Get some Parahacks on it. I go for Seismic Toss to see how much it would do. At this point, I'm thinking maybe I could fodder my Registeel, but then I realize that probably wouldn't be a good idea. So I just go into my Kingdra to resist the Scald, and thankfully it doesn't burn. But I run Resto Chesto on this, so I was sure that I could take a burn. But I go for Dragon Dance, but he goes for Dragon Tail. And now he switches out to Bisharp, while I go for Seed Flare, but it misses. I'm fearing the Iron Head, so I switch into Arcanine, and he goes for just that, which I resist. Now I take advantage of how, Sucker Punch is only +1 priority, so since Extreme Speed is +2, I take it out with that. Arcanine's low health, in comes Zapdos. I just use Extreme Speed to get some damage on it, but it uses Roost. So now it's back to full, and I go into Alakazam. I outspeed it, use Psychic, it can take a nice chunk out, but it uses Discharge, and it doesn't take me out. So I just go for Psychic again. Now, in comes Milotic. Here, I just one-shot it with Energy Ball, I just take it out with Energy Ball. In comes Darmanitan. At this point, I can't switch. I don't want to switch in anything, so I left Alakazam in to die. In comes Kingdra, and it lives a Flare Blitz, which I assume is Choice Banded, and I smacked Darmanitan with a Waterfall, and that is the game. So, good game, and yeah, have a nice day.